There are currently rumours of a new Fright Night maze coming to Thorpe Park. Let's talk about it.
Come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
For those who have visited the park recently, you would have noticed that Black Mirror Labyrinth is no longer there. Instead, what has taken its place is construction fences within the slammer queue line. And for those with an eager eye, you'd also notice a skip outside the Black Mirror maze, which has led me to believe that there is a new Fright Night attraction going into that place. On my previous video, I did mention that Fright Massacre, which was originally stationed where Hyperia now is, may be returning in the Black Mirror maze. However, with the introduction of Hyperia and Thorpe Park wanting to go bigger and better than ever, I have reason to now believe that they may introduce a whole new maze altogether. Now, that's not to say that the buckwheats won't be making a return, but it could mean that the maze and the story layout for the buckwheats could be completely different. Now, it's easy to think that I'm just speculating. However, Thorpe Park did announce that the buckwheats would be returning when previously questioned about the fate of the buckwheats before Hyperia was started construction. With that information, it can lead us to believe that there is going to be a reintroduction of Fright Massacre. But with the Old Town area no longer being Old Town, could it be renamed and rethemed, still following the story of the buckwheat? But for those who don't know, let me explain who the buckwheats are.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
The buckwheats are a family of lumberjacks who have managed to break out of the sawmill that was originally in Old Town. If you went into the maze, you'd understand that you were split between Goodwood and Badwood. Goodwood usually got to walk through, and the Badwood had to crawl through tight spaces. The buckwheats have been in the park for a fair few years, so it's quite sentimental if they do make a return. But I know you may be thinking, why am I bringing this up? And the reason being is the construction on Black Mirror Labyrinth. Black Mirror Labyrinth was an indoor maze, so the layout is already there. And with the space no longer being used, it does make sense for them to bring it into Fright Night. But I am missing something out here. Maybe Thorpe Park wants to go all out with something new. Stitches was the last new maze that they brought in, and last year it had received many praises. And this was because they put a lot more work into the theming, the storytelling, and the smells. We were given a storyline about the toy maker who liked turning her victims into their toys. So could this be a new thing that Thorpe Park are going to bring? New character, new story, new scares? All I know is that Thorpe Park Fright Night 2024 is going to be an amazing event. We will be covering everything on this channel as soon as we get new news and new information. So be sure to subscribe and leave a comment with any ideas you may have as to what Thorpe Park are going to bring to the Black Mirror Labyrinth maze. Maybe they don't bring anything at all, but with the work being done now rather than the end of season like the Slammer, it does seem like they're trying to get it ready in time for Fright Night. Finally, there is also speculation that trailers may not be making a comeback. There are recent postings asking where the trailer signs have gone. However, I cannot validate these claims because when I last visit, I checked the queue line and I did see that it was still up. But what that could mean is trailers is getting replaced with a new maze. However, I would think that they would start work on that maze soon. And if there is a new maze replacing trailers, we should see work starting round about now. Leave a comment down below on what you think's happening at Fright Nights 2024. My name's Mark, and this is the Coaster Journal.